Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Zach. Today we're going to be answering a question that's specifically for one guy in the youth group. This question is for Joel. The question is, will there be dinosaurs in heaven? We know Joel to be a big dinosaurs fan, but really the question also is, will there be pets in heaven? A couple years ago, Pope Francis was asked this question, and he encouraged this young kid who just lost his dog. Yes, there will be pets in heaven, and he encouraged him. And I was even reading on a YouTube video as I was researching for this question, just the sorrow that we feel in losing our pets. Comment said, "I lost my cat today. I only had him for almost 9 months, and it pains me. I saw how he struggled and fought until the end. I felt he didn't want to go, but he had no choice. He couldn't take it anymore. What I want right now is his happiness. I want him to go to heaven and play around with other pets without experiencing sickness nor pain. I miss him so much." Is there cat heaven? I want to first answer this question based on what it means to be made in the image of God. God has created on the first 5 days the earth and all things in it. But on the sixth day, he specifically creates man, and he says, "You have been created in my image." That means that we specifically as human beings, we have been given souls that are eternal. Unlike any other of the created things, he doesn't tell plants that they're made in his image. We have been made in the eternal God's image, which means we are eternal. So, plants are not eternal. And with the same thought process, animals are not eternal. However, that means that animals will not be in heaven based on their eternal soul. Animals will not be in heaven based on the redemption that they received when Jesus paid for sins for both humans and for animals. But I believe animals will be in heaven based on Isaiah 11 and Isaiah 63, which says, Isaiah 11 verse 6, "The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the young goat, and the calf and the lion and the fattened calf together, and a little child shall lead them." Is this speaking about present realities? I mean, even figuratively, is this speaking of the peace that's going on in earth? By no means. So this must be a future event where the lion and the calf lay down together and a little child is able to lead a lion. No longer are they killing each other, because we know that death is a result from sin. It continues, "The cow and the bear shall graze, their young shall lie down together, the lion shall eat straw like the ox, the nursing child shall play over the hole of a cobra." A kid is playing over the hole of a cobra because he's not scared of what this cobra will do. "And a weaned child shall put his hand on the adder's den. They shall not hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain." Could this mean figurative peace that we will experience while in heaven? Yes. But what weird language to use to describe peace when he could have clearly described it in so many different ways. I think when the Bible can be taken literally, we take it literally, and I see no reason why God cannot create animals in heaven. Isaiah 65 verse 25 speaks of these same truths. "The wolf and the lamb shall graze together, and the lion shall eat straw like an ox." God will have the animal kingdom working in complete harmony, where no longer are there dead carcasses, and no longer will a lion die from not receiving enough food. God will even work out the death that is reached down to the animals, which is why creation longs. Isaiah chapter 8 says this: creation longs for the day when all things will be made right. So God will create animals in heaven, and here is why. I do not believe that God has created animals here on earth to display his diversity just to take that away in heaven. There will be animals to an even greater and a more beautiful degree, where no longer are there any imperfections in any animals. But also, God did not simply just create the animals to destroy them so it could be a past event so that humans could just kind of cling to these animals and find comfort in them. No, God is the creator of all things, and he wants to demonstrate his glory and his creativity through even animals in heaven and beautiful flowers and beautiful trees and even maybe more beautiful animals. And so, to answer Joel's question, will there be dinosaurs in heaven? I say yes. Will there be your pet cat? I say no, because that is not an eternal soul. It's not an eternal soul. So there will be animals, but it will not be your animal. It will be God displaying his creativity. And so if you are sad to get to heaven and not have your pet, then I would say you do not truly believe that Christ is all satisfying. And if you have Christ, you have all you need. Your pet that you lost here on earth, yes, it is a sad thing. And yes, it can be so difficult. And yes, it is a common grace you have been given. But do not believe that because animals aren't in heaven, that you will experience less joy for even a second.